Welcome to E1S Entertainment. How y'all doing? Before we get started with the video, I got a couple of announcements, a couple shout outs. First one is we're going to give a shout out to E1S.entertainment. Go follow all of these on Instagram, on all platforms. E1S.entertainment, E1S Motorsports, and E1S.apparel. This is the apparel right here. Stands for Everyone Shines. Go follow it. Yes, it's my clothing brand. Go check it out. Also, go follow Misa.a_. That's MISAA.a_. Also Misa Skates, MISASKTES. Also Neek and Cam, NIQUEANDCAM. A couple more shout outs. I would like to give a shout out to Kids in Conflict. That's KIDSINKONFLICT _. And also to DISCOSEAN21. So go follow all of them on all platforms: Instagram, TikTok. What else is there? Man, you can follow me on Snap if you want. I don't really be on it, but so now we get to the video. So I got a couple of points so I don't forget anything. As you read the title, this is about trucking. So if you want to get into trucking, I'm gonna just tell you some of the things that I went through when I got started with doing trucking. So let me adjust this. So first I'll get to my name and where I'm from. My name is Cameron DeBose. Yes, it's French. I'm from San Bernardino, California. Love it. Grew up here. That's where I'm from. So I've been driving for about like a year and some change. Been driving for a year and some change, and I love it. I used to do security. I'm saying too much. I used to do security. I did security since I got out of high school. I was doing a warehouse. I did a couple warehouses, but warehouse ain't for me. And like I would go clock in and leave, and then come back. Like I'll be at lunch for 2 hours. Like warehouse wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I did not like seeing the boxes every day. Some people could do it, and I commend y'all for real, but I can't do it. That's just me personally. So I started doing security. I did that for like 5 years. It was cool. It could be boring. It could be crazy. It could be fun. I used to take my lady up there with me, and we'd be drifting the go-karts and stuff. I probably should have said that, but why with that about? But yeah, it was cool. The pay I got when I did security was only like $500 to $600. Like I wasn't making nothing, man. And I really wasn't saving like that, like I should have been saving, cause But everything happens for a reason. So getting blown up. What was that? Oh, so trucking. So here's my story. So I was working security. Why I got started in trucking? Both of my bros, that one of them started trucking like early. He was just gone all the time. I'm like, damn, where'd that boy be? But he was trucking. We didn't know. Came back, told us. I'm like, shit. He told me like, you need to do it, bro. Like you will like it. So I'm like, all right. Shout out to bro, Sonny. So I'm like, man, like, all right, like, yeah, I'll do it, procrastination. Then my other boy, Unknown, my boy Sheridan, I'll also go follow him on Instagram, Unknown the Barber, Unknown, I forgot to write that one down, but, my bad, bro, but, go follow him. But yeah, then he did it. He was telling me, like, I'm about to go with me. And I was like, I'll go, you ain't serious. He went. I was like, damn. They started making bucks. And, at first, you don't make a lot of money. But once you get into it, you get that year on your belt, keep going, see how the trucking industry moves. It's like, wow, like, okay, this is decent. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. So I ended up going to, I started my schooling with Swift over there in Fontana. I was working security and going there. So I always did night shift my whole life. So I would do night shift security, and that would be man. So I would do night shift security, and then I would go to schooling at like what was it, like 7, 8 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah, I think it was 7, 8 o'clock. I would get off like at like early in the morning, go straight to the school. I'll be a little tired, but I was motivated. And to be honest, my attitude when I went, I didn't think I was gonna get it. I didn't think I was gonna pass. I just tried it. I was like, man, might as well. Like if anybody else, I could do it. So I just tried it, and when I went to school, it was cool. It was very fast. It was like 2 weeks, I think, maybe yeah, like 2 weeks. They teach you how to drive a truck. At first, it's like, what the hell? Like, when you turn, because it goes the opposite way. So I was like, what? But, like mechanical wise, I'm pretty decent. So, yeah, oh man. I feel like I'm talking too much, but I'm supposed to talk. But, yeah. But, when I first started, it was cool. Like I was at the school and I was driving and I got used to it. So it was very fast, 2 weeks. After that, they give you a test. They before you start driving, they have you learn everything about the truck, like the ins and outs of the truck. And that's not hard, it's just like you just remember it, like a song. You just remember it. So then once you go take the test, it's like a song. You just boom, 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 boom. You just say it. So we had to take our test in Arizona because I guess one of the trainers had crashed. And so we went to Arizona. I drove, and yeah, with my classmates, I drove solo. We all met up there and took the test in Arizona. It was cool. It was hot. It was a little nerve wracking because I almost failed. So what happened was I took the test to name everything easy, driving easy. They have you do, okay. They have you do things that you're not gonna do when you start trucking. They had me parallel park. I never had to parallel park, and I've been driving a year and some change. Never had to parallel park. So I don't know why we did that, but I just parallel park and all that stuff. Passed all that. Yeah, they have you do 3 different parking. I should tell you guys all this. They have you do 3 different types of parkings: parallel park, uh, straight back, and I forgot the other one. It's like an angle type thing. I don't know, but I really never had to do any of those but straight back. And straight back, you just go straight back. So, I don't know why, but they had us do that, and then the test, you do a driving test. So mind you, we're in Arizona. I don't really know Arizona like that. Shout out to my little sis. She goes to GCU. Yeah, go follow her on Instagram as well. It's Lissa, I think. My bad, I gotta write that down. My bad, sis. But she goes to GCU, and yeah. So I kind of knew the area a little bit. Not really. Only been out there a couple times. So I'm driving, and you cannot hit any curves. That's the main thing. You can't hit nothing, and you pass. I'm driving. I'm turning to right. It's my last turn to go into the yard. I kid you not. I scraped the curve, like the tire, like the face of the tire just against the curve and then goes off. He said, "You're lucky. You almost hit the curve." I was like, "Oh, thank you, David." Because at that point you're so deep in, you don't want to fail. So it's like, woo, thank you, Lord. Like things happen for a reason. Thank you, Lord. So yeah, after that, came back, started. Oh man, I didn't start local. I had to do OTR. I had a good. Sorry, video cut off. I had to get some more storage. But like I was saying, I had a good trainer. OTR, his name was Gail or something like that. He was cool. Shout out to you, bro. We had our little ups and downs over the road. Trust me, we had a little argument, but we solved it. It was cool. He was a real cool dude. Real cool dude. I appreciate him for inviting me in his house. Let me take showers and stuff like that. So he was really decent. But OTR, man, it was crazy, man. Like I didn't like it at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I had to sleep on the top bunk. And that first night, I didn't really sleep because man, like he's driving and you just back there just like I had to strap myself down. Like I really did. I strapped myself down with my sleeping bag to the wall because there was like these clips and stuff, and I was like just hanging like oh, man. But once you get used to it, you be sleeping good. I'll tell you that thing rock you to sleep. But yeah, it was really cool. Well, I didn't like it, but it was cool. And bro sent me a message. But it was cool. And then once I got back, I started with Swift. Well, I was with Swift, and I started at Lowe's, the Lowe's account. It was good, honestly. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was decent. It was by the mile, and once you learn the trucking industry, you'll learn by the mile or hourly. Personally, I love by the mile. Hourly is not the way. Not for me, because hourly you got to take you're basically taking your time. You know what I'm saying? By the mile, like for me, I'm just ooh. I like to keep moving. Like drop hook, boom, drop hook, boom. Get the miles in. So I'll get into all that. But I was doing, I mean, by the mile, and it was cool. I had my own little truck for a while. It was decent. Like I liked it. It was cool, especially just to come back. I did OTR for how much? How much I do OTR for? I think I did OTR for like 3 weeks, like almost a month. Yeah, it was whack, but it was also kind of cool because I had a cool trainer. He wasn't bad. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, the OTR. So that's what happened to Swift. I didn't know you didn't have to do that, but I'm glad I did it because I got some experience from it. Like I did learn some good things and driving through the canyons and the mountains and big old downhills and all that. Like I did get some good experience. So it was. I think it's valid. You should do it at least for a little bit, like like a month, and just take that little sacrifice. When I was getting paid OTR, it wasn't really much, cause I was still like training. Then once I came and did the local, by the mile, I was making like the most like 900, the least 7. It all depends on how you work. And that's because I was still kind of new, so I wasn't getting paid. I was getting paid like 40 cents, 39 cents a mile. Wasn't really getting paid much. Um, so yeah, I was doing that, and then there was an incident at a store, and I don't like y'all for this, Swift. Y'all did me wrong, but there was an incident at a store when I backed up a trailer. It was on the door, but there was like a little gap, like kid you not, like he said a hand length. So this wide, right? This wide. Someone had gotten into gotten into that little slip, opened the trailer up, and took a lot of stuff, and they thought I had something to do with it. Why would I jeopardize my job? You know what I'm saying? And so they let me go. So I had to move. Oh damn! I threw my pen. So I had to leave. So I ended up going to another count. Went to Target, and I was at that Lowe's account for about I'll say 6 months, 7 months. Then I went to Target. Target, when I went there with Swift, it was hourly. Oh, big difference because I'm used to hourly. I was going and I wasn't making nothing. And then once I slowed down, I still wasn't making nothing. So I had a problem with the account manager. And with Swift, they low key treat you like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, all of them kind of do, but well, not really. But Swift, they really treat you like a kid. And it's because they got so many drivers coming in and out. Like they care less. You're replaceable. So, me and the account manager and some of the managers there, all the driver leaders, the dispatchers, very good people. But the driver leaders and stuff like that, account managers, they wasn't that cool. Like they was on some weird stuff. Like they was doing me dirty. And I told them, I was like, I'm not making no money, man. I'm not making no money. I'm working all these hours. Damn, my lips dry. I'm working all these hours, and I wasn't making money. I would stay like 12 hours, and my check would be like $800. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh man, like this crazy. So, no, I don't even want to get into all that, cause I ain't trying to be no sneak this or none. Like everything I told him and the other lady, like I told them, like I don't even want to get into that negativity. But if you guys want to know, you can ask me. But I'm not gonna get into it. So then I ended up leaving them. I took my two. Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I took my 2 weeks. I put my 2 weeks in. They gonna fire me the next day. That grind me. They did be grinding me. I tell you, they gonna fire me the next day, talking about thank you, we don't need you. Basically, like we got someone else. So that was cool. And what I shouldn't have did, I took like 3 weeks off, just chilling. Cause I saved up, so I was just chilling. Like, man, I'm enjoy this, but I shouldn't have did that. I should have got right to it. Then I got right to it with JB Hunt, by the mile. Completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like my for training, this is training. About 3-4 days of training. I got more than I ever got with Swift. 3-4 days of training, I got 1198. Training, you hear me? What? Oh my god! Like we in there, you hear me? So I was happy about that, and that's training. So you know what I'm saying? And I recently just got with them. This is actually my third week with them. Yeah, like my second week with JB Hunt, Target. So this is very new stuff right here. Like I said, I only been driving a year and like some change. So with this account, it's the same account, same place. So I see the same people. I'm like, hey, they look like what the. The crazy thing is, I always wore a mask when I was with Swift, so nobody ever seen my face. It's crazy what a mask could do. Like this, is the T-shirt by the way. Go cop Ewan-S. But I always had a mask on, so nobody see my face. I went to work with no mask on. They didn't know who I was, so it was like completely new. So I was like, yeah, like hey, they're like, oh, hey. So it's tight. So yeah, I'm up there right now, and I recently got a full check, and I started off when I started with them. I went exempt, only doing it for like 2-3 checks, just so I can get all my money back real quick, and then I'm gonna go off exempt. You know what I'm saying? And save that. Save while you're doing that. By the way, so you can pay that taxes, because they're gonna tax you later. But yeah, so I just got a recent full check, and I'm not even gonna say how much, but it's nice. It's better. It's very better. It's very better. It's very better. It's very better. At all the player, but yeah, it's good, and that's what I'm saying. Like, depends on how you work. If you like taking your time, do hourly. If you like going quick, making good money, and you can make good money doing hourly, but do by the mile. And I like working at night. So like I said, I work at night because the traffic is low. You get a lot of accident, a lot of construction, but the traffic is low. It's not like during the day where you only can do 2 loads or 1 load. Like I do 3 loads a night and maybe a back call. A back call. It like the stuff I'm saying that you guys don't understand. Let me know, and I'll write it down and I get into it for you guys so you guys know. But I'm just boom boom boom. So I don't know how much time I got. I gotta buy more storage. But like where I went training. Where I went to training, I'm reading my notes. My bad. How I get started. OTR, lows, target, school. I think I pretty much went through everything. Yeah. So like I said, the schooling takes about 2 weeks. Boom, you go train. Then you do OTR for about like 2 or 3 weeks, depending on you. Depending on your trainer, really. So the whole process to get started in trucking, I'll say it takes a month, like a month and a week, and then you're on your own. You know what I'm saying? And then you're on your own. And anytime you switch to a new account, you're gonna probably have to train. And the training I did was only for, like I said, like 2-3 days. It was nothing for Target. When I did it with with Swift Lowe's, it was like I think it was a day. Like it was a day. Like I just went out with one dude for a day, and that was it. So, and even when I went to Target with Swift, I trained for like a day or 2 days. So it's really not hard, man. Trucking isn't hard like everybody thinks. It's really easy. You're just driving a big old truck. It's tight, like a big old toy. So you just really gotta be careful, be alert, be aware, It's a different tiredness. Like when you come home, it's not like you've been lifting boxes all day. Uh, you know, it's more like a sort of like a mental thing. That's what I hear. For me, personally, for me, it's not really mental. It's, I don't know. You just be kind of tired. Like sometimes you don't want to drive. You know what I'm saying? You just be tired. Like I like to go to the gym after because my legs, like you sitting, and so like when I go to the store, sometimes I'll do like 40 push-ups or I'll jog in place or something because you're sitting a lot. So because I do by the mile, so I'm driving long distance. I'm not saying long like as in Fresno, but the farthest I go is, if you guys know, it's like Shafter, San Diego, stuff like that, and that's not far. It's like about 2 hours, 3 hours. So, but round trip, it's 3 and 3, so that's 6. So, you just your legs get tired. You know, if you guys want to know like about the clock and the hours and all that, let me know. I'll let you know. I'll write it down. Today, I think I'm gonna take you guys with me to work, so you guys can see a little bit of what I do. I don't know how I'm gonna do the camera and stuff. Like I said, I like to boom, boom, boom. I don't like to waste no time. But I might take a little time for you guys today and show you guys what I be doing at work and how I go. At night, it's the same. You got your crazy people. I always keep my head on a swivel because you never know, man. Like, I can tell you some stories. Like, it's crazy. And I've seen a lot of accidents, a lot of bad stuff. And, you really just got to be aware. You really got to be aware. So, yeah, man. This, hello. Just about trucking, man. This is my little vlogs, videos I'm trying to do about trucking. This is UNS Entertainment, so it's gonna be about trucking, motorcycles, cars, all that stuff, music, dancing. It's entertainment. Welcome to the page, to the following. I love y'all, man. Much love. I appreciate you for let me speak, and keep God first, and I'll see y'all. Oh, go cop the merch. Yeah.